Ooh. Cloud music. Oh, there's the flying person. Square Enix is here to let us know. My god, this looks crunchy. This looks crunchy these days. Is the birds? We found them. There's a lot of flying boats here, isn't there? There they are now. They've turned into flowers because they were embarrassed by how strange they appeared. Mountain time. And I'm not even sure what that was. Here's a boy near a lake. There's a bigger body of water in case you wanted to know what one of those was. Oh no time for that. Here's the metal man. Oh, the metal man. Excuse me. Here we are deploying the droids. Somebody's got to drop all the men into the sky, and we picked us. I thought those were actual Star Wars spacecraft for a moment. They looked... No, the hog. No, the birds. There's too much... It's too... The crystal. There's too much going on for me to say we've hurt a boat now. The tower has very rudely exploded. Shameful. This released all the ghosts. And now, here they are, the most daredevil group of daffy drivers who ever whirled their wings in the wacky races, competing for the title of World's Wackiest Pirate. Here we go! I've got a coin, I've got fingers, I'm here as well, I'm very small. Oh, no, I didn't exist for long enough. Those three just seem to be the same guy in different wigs. Here I am looking at something bright. Oh god, you can't just deploy Final Fantasy monsters at me that quickly. They're incomprehensible enough. There's the crystal. Here's the sword. Here's the game! Look at this, it's Final Fantasy XII, the first Final Fantasy game that I really kind of liked. But, all's not as it seems, because, here's the thing. So, here's the situation, and here's what's happened. From the beginning, my plan was to do the Zodiac Age version of this game. I agonized over it for a little bit, but there's like a couple of additions in this version that will just make it easier to show off certain things. So, in this instance, I'm fine with not using the original version, and you know, I have the original version. I can maybe go back and do that, and we can see the difference at some point. But no thing. But it's a little sad. Zodiac Age doesn't have the fun little starting cutscene. Like, the start menu just sort of appears in this version with no bombast, and I actually think that's kinda sad. Some of the flair's lost there, but, you know, ho-hum. On. Obviously. Music, though. Here's one of the other things. I own a strategy guide for the PS2 version, a lot of which, there's subtle differences between that and this one, so that I can follow most of the strategies, but things like locations of particularly powerful weapons are not the same, so flumby plumby, but we've got original, we've got reorchestrated, and we've got OST. I, like a lot of people, was not sure what the difference between original and OST was. Reorchestrated, obvious enough. They've redone it. It was predominantly like synth instruments, I believe, originally, and reorchestrated is a live orchestra, I believe. But here's the rub: OST is like the original soundtrack as it was supposed to be. Like the original files, I think, is the best way of putting it. Original emulates what it sounds like coming through the PS2. Which is wild to me that they bothered to do that, but I kind of respect it. I'm gonna go with OST, and what swung it for me was I listened to a comparison in order to make the decision, and the Rabanasta theme has a charming little tambourine moment that doesn't come through in the reorchestrated version, because I feel like the sound of the tambourines just sort of got swallowed by the acoustics of the physical space. We may switch at some point, I don't know, I'm not sure if we get to the option. But speaking of options, I choose the option to begin. Go into my belt tonight on Radio Sick. All the birds we've released will make you wish you were an angel. Look at that, we're flying all of our boats. 704-year-old Valendian. Here's all the people we've got walking around. Oh, isn't it floppy ears? I got 4 of them. We're walking past with Bunny Snoof. Our ears are entirely here. They very craftily covered up the space where human ears would be. It's the festival, so that we don't have to. There's so many little men. I was having a thought about people's ears. Talking about how they covered up where the ears would be on a human, so you don't have to look at this humanoid person without human ears and be confused and upset by it. And I missed all the fun little guys. Here I am, though. And here I am as well, on the other side. And we're having a fantastic time on our fucking chariot, going towards the Palace of Time. The Father. May the blessings of the gods light your path. Multiple gods, only one Father. There's only one god the god of weddings. Smooch. The god of weddings releases all the birds, and then everybody else has got to deal with it anyway. They're looking at him like, you're the father. This is meant to be your responsibility. I'm marching along. Look at me with my hair. Launch an attack by both land and air. Our kingdom will stand little. Me too. I stand little. Has fallen. Impossible. No. Father? I know not. Your father may have fallen over as well. We're not entirely. Has indeed fallen. It is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. Somebody's fucked Nabudis into the dust. We've made all of our skulls. With all haste. I will go. I'll have none. And I will go at his side. Must you? I'm a bit concerned. Off we fucking went inside our boats. Skyboats, these are. Here is a fucking bird horse. Maybe you could argue less impressive than a droid. I'm always a fan of arguing for droids. Take this. Up here, look. Is that the father, or is that someone unrelated? That's the sword god, not the marriage god. We keep them separate so that nobody accidentally marries a knife. Hurrah. It's not hurrah quite yet. There we go. Big hurrah. Big hurrah, I've got this, look. Isn't that fantastic? Right off to war. Oh, and it seems like only 30 seconds ago that I married an entire wife. No! I've exploded! Melbourne a fortress. Now everybody's getting shot. Oh dear, it's all go, isn't it? The Star Wars influence runs thick. Like, I sing the droid song, but it truly does. It's not all that we're swishing, or we're going. Oh no, oh fuck. Hit you. We don't have breastplates on, a lot of us. Odd decision, our nipples are in fact more powerful than steel. Oh, there's me, the snoot. A lot of people getting stabbed. Decurion. This is the 10th Urian, I believe. Unless I'm quite wrong. Oh, I'm on the battlements with my chocobos. How dare you bring a chocobo to war? Look, they're just scrawfuses, scrawfing.
No! Railing still stands.
Oh, we've still got the big fucking... Oh no, we're rhyming, but it's too late. Attack the sorcerers. Stop sorcering at once. Lower the big bubble. Bubbles away. Oh, and he just said the paling still stands.
For my father. For my father!
No, don't get shot by an arrow for your father. Oh no. Oh, shit. Right in my something. My corporeal form! Oh no! Oh, we're all storming along. Like troopers of some sort. No, we've cornered a bird. Oh, big ship. Big ship's ears that cause a ruckus. Into the ruckus mobile, let's go! Dwarfy Skrorko. Off I go, stealing a prince. Oh, it falls down. Noom. Here's who did the story and concept. Is the rain. And that's its own god as well. The god of funerals.
Of the Great Father descend.
Of the Great Father now.
To the earth.
Got a promotion.
Great Father, guide your
Soon as we
spirits
bump
return.
this one kid off, I'll be in the running for Great Father. The mother of all!
Pharaoh.
Farum? You throw in these vaguely religious sounding things together. I don't want to call it lazy, but it really is like the barest minimum you could have constructed a religion out of, isn't it?
The death of Lord Rasta
Where's the nephew of Sun?
was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca.
I can't
The
believe
air
we've
of hope
deathed
that had
Blood
surrounded
Wrestler.
Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost.
Air, capital
Dalmasca
A,
had been
air.
set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides.
Capital T tides as well. I don't
Two
know.
great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west.
Having a
The
big attack.
invasion of the kingdom of Nabradia
From
was
two
Arcadia's
squish.
first step. in
We're
its
giving
westward
you the old
march.
two squish. What's all
With
these
Lord
green
Rossla's
ones? They're just
beloved homeland
unrelated.
consumed by
Completely
the
unbothered
fires
by
of war,
everything.
It seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a
It's actually just a series of very coincidentally shaped stains.
Told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces.
Everybody has flopped into hell.
A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever
The
brave
big
and
whales.
faithful.
The big flying metal
But
whales.
against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter,
was all pretty
Arcadia
fucked.
came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord
Please
Romanos,
give me
King of Dalmasca,
all of your
and my dear
countries.
friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It
Oh,
was
this
thus
is not a neutral
only with
voice then, we
reluctance
learn.
that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his
Silly
royal
peace.
city of Rabanasta.
Silly
when the
peace we
remnants
all
of the
want.
order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
Oh, yeah.
the treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Oh no! Memoirs of the Marquis Ondor. The fourth? Which Ondors are you fourth from?
You there? Can you hear me?
You were trying to cross the border.
They're slowing us
Sky's rim.
Not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle.
I'll do.
His homeland.
Sick of it being the joke, but apparently I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm above it.
It's Rex.
Good.
No relation to the Tyrannosaurus.
You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
You've got a very crisp face, sir. It is very beautiful like this. I don't think I'm going to regret doing the unscrunched PS2
17, sir.
not version. So, I'm not sure what I'm saying. Moon.
Family?
My brother.
The moon's
is
very
left, sir.
dim.
He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanaster.
Rabanaster.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir.
Well, I'm
I
gonna.
want to fight. For my
I'm
homeland.
gonna. I got married like everyone else. Like, get a time bosh.
We must reach the king
Activate.
or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them!
I thought that was another moon again, but it's no. We've not created any more
I
moons.
will handle this rabble.
Vossel the lot of them, right where they stand.
Godspeed.
I remember hearing Bosch's hair animations got fucked up in one of the cutscenes as a result of the remaster, but I think it's a subtle enough detail that I'm not going to notice, really. And so, I've decided you shan't
Steady,
either.
Rex.
On
Keep your
pain
wits
of
about you and
death.
you'll make it. We move!
Eat your wits and you might eat the crisps as well. There's crisps in these wits somewhere. Cheese and onion is your favourite one. You can always be mindful of your surroundings by looking at them. A useful way to spot Imperials... In context, you're telling me that a useful way to spot Imperials is to look at them? Yes. Oh, not go! You can walk, yes? Please walk. I'm going! Hello. Do you see my face? It's my face. Talk to me with it. Talk to me about rates for Gablomes. Oh, I'm talking to someone else. I'll talk to you. Hello. Life is worth 1,000 lives. We really do just have our tits out, huh? You get tit armor. Your nipples are too important now. How important are mine? I'm somewhere in the middle. My midriff is not important enough, but my nipples are powerful lasers coming out of them. These are like Cyclops' glasses. We must go. Exclaim your intentions to the god of rice. An action icon, eh? One of them will approach a door. Learn more about it by going. Push. I've given it a little nudge. The future of my neck hangs on your every whim. Get your hands off my rice pudding! Open up your menu and everyone will die. I mean, probably not, but oh, it's me! Oh, the startled man. No, he intends to get me with his big curved line. You're being targeted when it's red. You're targeting when it's blue. They're not readily apparent. Use the right stick to look. You will automatically hit any boy nearby if you don't hurry. Right. This is the... Thank you for opening this time. It sort of does it. I'm not sure what you'd call this. It's like a variation of the active time battle, and you can wander around and go around. It's not quite
Captain?
Captain. I love It's us. We've arrived from the moon as well. Look at this. Look at my funny spaceship. Already you're gonna have this come at us. Yeah, you've learned how to fight one soldier, you're ready for this. Now, I know for a fact that I've got this. Let's do some sorceries. They don't like when you can do sorceries about them. I can cure and I can do lightning, and that's the best you get from the sorcery army. The saucy mistress. Our regular attacks do it. You don't nearby on your own. I guess that requires gambits to be turned on. We'll get to gambits. The gambit system is sort of a weird sticking point for me. But we'll... Come on. You're weak against this, I think. That's why we have it. Stop readying Remora Strike. It's not clever. You're not... Oh, you're done. I'm done a little bit. Oh no. I'm tired, but he's not. Off, off! What the... You could have done that at any time.
Headline, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit.
Tombury.
You'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tonberry disengaging.
There's no actual Tomberries in this one, I don't think. We don't get to see the funny scrumbling knife bean. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame, in all honesty. Let's hurt this yellow one over here. Hello. I love to hit you in the back. Stabbing. He's readying lunge. Thank God we stopped him. He was about to lunge at someone. And I think I'd have had a panic attack. Could I cure... I can only cure myself. It's not acknowledging that there's anyone else. Well, I won't waste it on just myself, will I? I won't waste the rampant blessings. There's no simple way through the fortress. Look at your fucking map and see where you are. Should you ready the map, it'll be great. What does L3 do again? Look at the big full one. That's a still image. That's a still image at the end of a short corridor.
Vossler!
A painting of the exit. Okay, that's maybe a tad more obvious than it might have been in the PS2.
Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him...
He just can't stop laughing in the middle of a fight.
We must make haste to reach the king.
Out of sunk cost fallacy, which is a weird reason.
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive
He's
after
been creating a
retreat-
waxwork of a seal for 7 years.
Quickly, Rex.
And not even the fiendish... Armadillo. What was their fucking country called? Arcadia. Not even they. Oft times retreat. Not even they would threaten the arts. Such artistry as this funny little wax lad. There's no reason for me to flee from the man who this is. You want to teach me to... Oh, there's infinite of you. Well, I'll kill this sorcerer and then I'll leave. Oh no, we've even more. I'm running away and going away. You can't really... Oh, big crystal. This is a save crystal, Rex. Save the video game with your big fucking shiny object. We've got no time to save your face. We've got no time, you're a disgrace. Just create a new file. I'll create a new file. There's nobody worth killing to stop me doing that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you killing an old man as your solution to every... You're gonna... That's fine. Up the stairs even more... There's something about the way you were moving, the guy directly in front of me, that didn't feel entirely that. You felt very slippery. What a slippery accomplice we have.
Don't let them escape!
Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king.
Go to the king at once.
I'll handle these.
Fight well.
But don't fight in a well. Lure them to a well, actually, yes. That's a good idea. If you can push them all down a well, that's half the battle won. I mean, that's the entire battle won, depending on what I mean, I suppose there could be another 3 men somewhere else who you've got to... You just sort of decide are also your problem. I blocked you somehow. I blocked you with my big funny shield. Ow, I didn't block that one. Go home. Now's the time to cure my brain. Oh. Such magnificent sorceries from the King of Pringles. All of them, every flavour, even your least favourites. He doesn't discriminate. He doesn't discriminate based on... I'm really... He scrumbles at some angle. I think this analog stick's had it, to be quite honest. But ho-hum. I hum and I ho, as does everyone in my position. All the doors slightly ajar. I mean, I guess ajar means slightly something, doesn't it? It just means slightly open. Oh no, what's happened in here? A big attack. Bunch of dead. Not a dead, half-naked man. Like you get at most treaties. What's all this? Some sort of purple plant. I can't fucking believe that. Oh no.
Your Majesty.
Oh no, he's been done. Whompst!
Captain.
It was a fleur-de-lis!
Our king. What have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty
Something's
was a
vibrating
traitor.
in a way.
Captain,
Good grief. No! 4 men! Oh, why did I leave my sword in the boy? There's no time to get married again now.
Well, so much for
Oh, it's
peaceful
blurry, look at
negotiation.
people's feet.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And to think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the
Has your
people
voice
of
changed?
Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Arrest the cat while sleeping. Oh, fuck. I've witnessed an absolute shit. Off I go.
Vaughn.
Vaughn indeed.